Wow, we're off property on the long line with Justice. We do a lot of long line work because we want to give the dog the feeling that it's off leash. Because we're trying to teach the dog, listen, even if you don't have a leash attached. So the long line really helps us achieve that. So we're no commands given. We're just letting him explore. There is a person over there. He very well could have barked, growled, charged. Good. Instead, he's looking at us and staying with us. We're going to keep moving. Now what happens here is if he doesn't keep moving with us, then he's going to get a correction and a recall if needed. But because of all the work that we've done, he's staying with us as a pack. And we're able to set our own boundary on how far we want him to go ahead. If we don't want him to go any further, we can just correct him. If he hits the end of the line, he gets a correction. This is how you teach your dog to stay close to you. See how he's checking in with us? He's beating us to it. Nice work, Justice. This is how I love to live with my dogs, explore with my dogs. No constant micromanaging, but he's checking in with me. See that? That's another check-in. This is all created by us. And it's something that you can do with your dogs too. So we're gonna give him a little more free time, and then we're gonna do another lesson on heel. Heel is our command for walking nicely. Obviously you'd be using it when you want, there's a recall. Good job. You'd be using it when you want him to walk without pulling next to your left leg. That was a tone recall. Now what you're seeing is Josh continuing to move backwards until we get that commitment, which is a sit right in front of him. Okay, then we do a stay, walk away.
Oh, that's a good boy, Jeff.
Good job. And then another release, and then we'll probably take it into the heel pretty soon. Josh is encouraging him to explore, teaching him how to use his free time.
Oh, yeah. Where? What a nice guy.
Looking good. He's looking really good.
All right.
That's a good boy. That's a tone recall. Josh is going to turn it right into the heel. Beautiful. So after that recall, what we look for is the dog comes back. If we're not moving, they sit or stop in front of us. If we do continue to move, they fall into heel. If they don't fall into heel, that's when you can use your e-collar. And that's what we're teaching him today, is how to remedy those mistakes of not staying in heel. Heel is his head next to and slightly behind the leg. It's important, especially with a guardian breed like Justice, if he's walking an inch or two ahead of you, in his mind, he's leading. And if he's leading, he's going to be barking, growling, and all the stuff he sees in front of him because he views leader of the pack. If he's walking behind you, he's deferring to you as the leader. Big difference. So heel is more than just physical, it's mental as well. We're doing a lot of short reps here. And then we'll probably do a duration one back to the car.
Absolutely. Checking on his knowledge, it looked pretty good to me.
Yeah,
Feels
so
pretty good.
if the knowledge is there, the only other thing you have to pay attention to is he listening to what he knows?
Yes.
Yes.
We call that
Attitude.
Easy way. Everybody's familiar with that. They've had it given to them by the dogs before. But you know, how old is this guy?
Young.
Yeah. He's young. He's under a year.
Yeah.
So 7 months, maybe something like that. It's a good time to do it. This is good. I'm happy with this. Let's try. Look at my boy.
Look at that check-in.
Hey, you've been doing so good.
Good job, buddy.
I like it all. I like it all. We're gonna walk.
All right, we're gonna tighten up.
Stay. We'll try from here. Real short distance here. Heel.
There's the heel. Immediately mistake, correction.
Yeah.
Another
Good,
heel,
good.
and he snaps
Yes,
into
look
it.
it, look it, look it, look it.
What I like about this
That's
session
nice.
is that it's showing you
Wow,
two
look
ways
it.
to use the
Listen
training.
to that,
You
huh?
can be really specific, and you can ask for a really tight heel and enforce
Yes,
that.
this guy's
Or
killing it.
you could just have him on the long line
Good boy.
and only click if he gets too far away.
Let's go.
So it's really up to you. You know, what you want to use, when you want to use it, and how you want to enforce it.
Come on, buddy. Good. We got this together, girl.
It is work, though, to be the leader. You've got to constantly be providing feedback
Love that.
based on your dog's
Dang,
choices.
boy.
And one thing I've noticed, we've done a lot of police officers' dogs here. We noticed something called leadership fatigue, where you spend all your day correcting other people. You get home from work, the last thing you want to do is correct your dog. So it's an interesting phenomenon that we see with police officers, especially where they're being really soft with their dogs because, again, it's that leadership fatigue. And I can understand that.
Good.
My best advice is that if you're not in the mood to enforce rules or boundaries, don't ask them anything or have them in their crate for a little
Good.
while until you feel like being on the clock.
Good. Stay. Yeah, and another thing I guess to add while you're going down that road is the commands, you know, is directly related to our relationship and how they listen to us. And they see them as commands, but if we take the commands lightly, then they'll start taking them lightly and then we'll have a problem. What I mean by that is if, look at all these deer back here, he doesn't see them, it's great.
So cool. Oh my gosh.
Oh, they just seen us. There they are.
Some people in the water too.
So if we were to, like, one thing I see sometimes with people is, especially when they first drop the dog off, is they'll start telling the dog commands to kind of show the people around them what the dog knows. Like, hey, check this out. He listens to me, right? And then you're like, sit down, whatever. And the dog's kind of not doing it, and you're like, ah, well, you
forget it.
And then you let it go. My point is, if you ask for one of the commands, make sure you follow through and get it.
Yes.
No, stay. Otherwise, it starts to fall apart.
Yep.
Like Julie's saying, if you don't feel like leading,
Don't ask.
then don't give the command.
Don't give the command.
Don't do it.
Yep.
You know. So that's how we operate. That's how I do it with my own dogs. That's how I do it with trained dogs. I won't tell them what to do unless I'm ready to follow through. So that means every time I use my voice towards them in an authoritative way, they listen because they know I will go
You're
all
gonna
the
follow
way.
through. Yeah.
And, you know, if you want to do it for an hour, we'll do it for an hour, but they don't.
No.
But we will. And so, okay. Look at that.
Time is a tool. With more time, he starts to break the command, so it gives us another opportunity to reinforce
That's
the
right.
stay and the distance.
Good.
Yep.
Let's do it down because of so basically we do a
Absolutely.
dance with a dog, right? You can talk about that. If they do one thing, we're gonna do another, right? We got the truck coming.
Oh, okay. We'll release him.
Break.
Good boy.
Hey.
We were gonna do it down, and I was gonna step on the back of the long line because historically, even though he knows down, he's done down with me in the training room, the kennel room, the living room. The first time we ask dogs to do it outside, especially at a distance,
he's
they
not coming
always try to recall. I think he's going to the bathroom.
The porta potty?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Cool. Break.
Break. Good boy. They always try to recall because in the past, the pattern has been a recall from a sit or a release from a sit, never a down. So it's one of those times where they actually are learning how to listen to the actual words instead of just assuming what we're going to be saying. Heel, tap the tone, start walking, locked right in.
God, boy, that's amazing. I tried to even ditch him to see if he would shoot
Yep.
out. He didn't. Golly.
Yeah, because you remember the last rep he did that, he got corrected for it.
Golly. What I love about him is he's really enjoying the
One-on-one.
one-on-one time, and he's enjoying following.
Yeah.
So,
It's a weight off of his own shoulders that he doesn't have to feel the pressure of being the leader and deciding who comes and goes.
Yeah, yeah.
And he just defers to you.
Yeah, it's good. There's some
Pressure
correction
there.
to it, yeah.
When I say pressure, I just mean Josh is holding the e-collar button until he's back in position and then it releases.
Look at that boy, he's good. So you seen even no coincidence that he hung back further, because they start to see this as the valuable thing that I'm disagreeing about. I'm saying I want this position. Like if we were walking single file, I want one ahead, right? Look, see, look at this. So the way that he does, and you can see, they use their eyes. If they can see the back of your leg here, Right
Pressure's
there,
off.
right? If he can see your leg, he knows he's in the right spot. If he goes ahead, he's not going to see me. He's not going to see me at all. Good. See? So my guy
Pressure's
here,
on, pressure's off.
good. Left.
On, off.
Right? It's very common. Good. What's happening is his brain's not 100% on me. And he's going to realize he needs to be in the beginning.
Or else he'll make mistakes and get
He's gonna make
corrected. Yep.
mistakes. And in those mistakes, he'll find correction. Right? Good. Good. I'm not making it difficult. I'm walking straight. But if I see him losing it, that's when you'll see me turn or something. And if he's not paying attention, off I go and he didn't come with me. Good. So like I said, he's learning this. Just how much commitment am I expecting? I'm expecting 100%. Right? Now as he does this more, it'll become easy for him and he'll be able to watch.
Pressure's on, pressure's off.
Think of it this way. We're going somewhere to have fun. Like we're going to the amusement park. Where then I will park the car and we will get out of the car
And go have fun.
and we will go have fun. The drive to the amusement park is not the party,
No.
right? So when people are walking the dogs, oftentimes they say the walk is fun time. The walk is the amusement park. Stay. Stay. So this is what the walk looks like.
Yeah.
What
Yep.
we're saying is we're going to the amusement park, which could be a tree to go to the bathroom on down the road. The walk is going to be getting in the car, putting on the seatbelt, driving to the place, staying, and then when I release you, then you can go have fun, have your freedom. Beep, back in the car, buckle up. We're traveling again. So travel is follow, state of mind. It's not play. Don't get in the mess. And I'm not saying these people have or will, but it's common. The walk is not the fun thing. It's not the let's have a blast. It's travel.
Yep.
We're traveling. We're going through. We're not interacting with the environment. We're traveling through the environment.
Yep.
When I release you, then you can go from that passive state. You can be interactive. Go ahead now. You can be interactive. Beep. You're passive again to the environment. You're not going to go interact with the environment you're following. And keeping it that simple, the dogs appreciate it. We don't want to give mixed signals. Good. Justice. Down.
See what I mean? He tried to recall.
That's good.
See what I
That's a
told
good
you?
dog.
Tried to recall. So that's why I'm
Yeah.
stepping on the long line. He's learning how to listen.
lay
He
down.
knows this. He's just not listening.
It's also not on a soft bed. It's on a road. Lay down.
He knows what to do.
See?
Sniffing.
Okay, so explain that. Lay down.
So he's
thinks about
fake
it.
sniffing. He's thinking about it. He's saying, I'd rather not. I'll sniff
No,
instead.
no,
Let me try
stay.
another recall. Let me try fake
Ignoring.
sniffing again. Ignore. Let me try just standing
Stay.
here.
Good.
The
Lay
only thing
down.
that's going to work is listening. And remember,
Lay
he
down.
knows this.
That's good. So you want to explain why not wanting to down?
Well, it's a submissive position.
Alright.
In the
Let's do the real
past,
thing.
it's been a recall or a release.
Okay.
And
I'm
the
done.
real reason is he doesn't want to give up that last little bit of control that he has. So he says, I'll hang on to it right now. I'm not going to down. I'm going to hold my
Okay.
position.
Yeah. So down, you're putting him away, and he knows.
Yep.
It's like putting him in a kennel.
Yep.
So you're saying I'm gonna go do something without you, and I need you to not be a part of this.
Yeah.
And that's you see that. They're like,
Look
"Oh,
at the
I know if I
resistance."
down. Lay down, buddy. Good dog.
Yay! After a little temper tantrum, what happens?
Good
He lays
boy.
down.
Good boy. Yes, she is.
They've got to go through all of it. This is normal. Don't think this is just,
Oh yeah.
isolated
Okay.
to him. It's every dog has a line that they draw where they say, I've listened up till this point, but here's where I draw the line. And then they've got to go through all their options. If you really want to get listening to the extent that we do.
Yes. And if you watch a dog pack and you watch them interact, they do the same thing.
Yes.
There's a certain types of conversations they have in order to figure out who's going to be able to direct, pretty much.
Yep.
And they have to. They have to do that to make sure they're following the right
Person.
leader,
Yep.
right? They're not just going to follow anybody. It has to be earned. So for me, going through this with Justice, it was me earning
The respect and
enough
the,
to
yep.
be able to get that in the future. If I haven't earned it and I haven't put in the work, I'm going to need it one day and he's not going to give it to me.
Yep.
All right, Justice. Break.
Good
Yeah, baby.
boy.